Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out that is placed in truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. And back with another lesson, okay? This is Decline of the White Male Race, Part 4. As you can see, I have a Jake and an Edomite woman on the screen, all right? It wasn't too long ago that Jake could do this, deal with the so-called white woman. I will say all the way up to 1960s, 1970s. You were scrutinized heavy, or you were killed, for even looking at the white woman. But it also proves that this devil is fallen, and he's going under these curses, because a lot of these white women hate the patriarch of the so-called white man. They're actually getting away from the so-called white man and this prophecy. But let's play this video.
Mixing was illegal up until 2000. Race mixing was illegal up until 2002. You're gonna give up 50,000 years of evolution if you mix up with this dude.
Are you filming us?
Yes.
Okay.
But
just look awkwardly.
No, you realize that race mixing, it's gonna give up 50,000 years of your evolution, right? There's 2 billion of those people being born because of.
Did you know that it's actually better evolutionary to like?
No, it's not.
I'm not gonna talk science.
No, it's not.
I'm a scientist.
No, it's not.
Actually, I'm a scientist, and I'm not gonna talk about this.
Literally, you're just throwing down your genetic line.
And look, Jake is getting some of the top-notch Edomite women. All right, this chick might actually be a scientist, or going to school to be a scientist. Some Jake just ain't getting any old Edomite woman. But like I said, this is part of the things that's coming upon Esau, man. That kind of reminds me of the book of Jeremiah, which I want to open up with, where it goes into he is not. But I'm gonna go into Deuteronomy first. Deuteronomy 28, because like I said, these curses is coming upon them. Matter of fact, this is Deuteronomy 28:54. So that a man that is tender among you, very delicate. No, wait a minute. 56. The tender and delicate among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness. Right. Another thing that was a sign Esau was falling, right, is when they start letting the Edomite woman work. And that also destroyed their household too. So the curse has been coming upon Esau, man. Now your wife or your woman is a harlot in the city. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set their sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward the son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh between her feet, and toward the children that she shall bear. Oh, especially these liberal fucking white women, man. They like dealing with Jake, man. And if you have, let's say, if you're not a liberal and you're a fucking conservative, man, hey, them white women would totally disown their goddamn children, man. They hate Donald Trump, but they love BBC, all right? They are infatuated with BBC, man, right? Like I was saying, but this is just Esau Edom going down, man. And I thought about, this scripture right here. Also in this chapter, it speaks about how Esau, Edom, widows, all right, is going to trust in the Lord, all right. It says, and look, and you read between the lines. All right. A lot of you, hey, you're going to go into slavery, but a lot of you Edomite women, you're going to be concubines. Just like in the time of Solomon. Solomon had Edomite concubines, man. All right. Jeremiah 49:10. But I've made Esau bare. I've uncovered their secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled. You see, your seed is spoiled, man. All right. And his brother and his neighbors, and he is not, or means what? He is nothing, man. Let's look up that word. You're nothing in your own society. All right, that basically in the society that you're losing grip of, man. All right, just like during the time of the last Roman Empire, man. Same thing. This is something that is out of your control. Going to that word. Hold on, let's click on it real quick. Right? When you go into it, it says nothing, not. All right. Basically, you're nothing, man. It says not. It says to have not possession, for lack thereof. Let me see. It says generally used as a negative particle, else, except, fail, fatherless, be gone, incurable. See, incurable. Neither, never, nowhere, none, not, nothing, to not. Basically, man, you're nothing, man. You're, and that's why Jake can come scoop your women up. All right, and then plant his seed in your woman. Right. It says, leave thou fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thou widows trust in me. What you think gonna happen to those widows, man? Let's read in the NLT. I will protect the orphans who remain among you, your widows too, who can depend on me from help. What you think that help gonna be, man? All right. Let me look up something real quick. Yeah, man, your women, man, hey, they gonna get scooped up, man. Hate to break the news to you, man. No, I love to break the news to you. All right. This and this, because hey, Solomon had your women back then too. 1 Kings 11:1. But King Solomon loved strange women together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonianites, Hittites, right? And all your women, all right? That's why it's called the kingdom, all right? Hey, it's the scriptures tell you, all right, we're gonna be more arrayed than Solomon. You're gonna have all these other nations women, man. What you think gonna happen to, hey, they're gonna be concubines. It says, other nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, you shall not go unto them, neither shall they come unto you, for surely they shall turn away your heart after gods. And Solomon clave unto these in love. Because really, these other women just supposed to be concubines, all right? You're not supposed to make them, your wife. It's just a difference. So you look at our forefathers, a lot of them deal with the heathen women. All right. Some of our greatest forefathers, whether it's David, Solomon, Moses, hey, he had a heathen woman. And they were beloved of the Lord. All right. And the reason why the Lord said don't deal with them, right, is because what? You'll go off into their gods. But in the kingdom, we're gonna be perfect. All right, so we ain't gonna go off into their culture, to their heritage. Okay. So let's go back. I got another video. Let's go back on that. Hold on.
Men and women
Slovakia.
can both have sex.
This one right here. Salakia with that. All right, set that up. And let's look at this bum-ass Edomite right here. Right, the panhandling Edomite. All right. Is this the man? All right, you got some people out here trying to make money. They might be Jakes. You got this Edomite out here just begging and fucking panhandling. All right.
No. What? Here the game.
So you better be here asking for fucking money?
That was
So
nice.
you feel comfortable asking for fucking money? She's fucking selling flowers.
And if I can say, hold on, this nigga saying,
Go back to fucking money.
hold on.
She's fucking.
This guy saying says need $500 for rent. These Edomites are losers, bro. So you see what they are when the Lord strip them of their power, right? And you see how much the Lord was still was able to glorify Jake, and had Jake do great things in slavery, man. See, there's a difference, man. You fucking Edomites, man. You know, what is that scripture? Let me see. Let me put in the word power. It's a scripture. Okay. Found it. This is perfect. Right? It says, he that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? So you see, we was honored in poverty. All the great inventions, Jake did that, man. Now you see Esau, he's coming down, he's in poverty. You just see him destroyed out here. And he that is dishonorable in riches, which would be the so-called white man, your legacy you have, man. Your shameful spewing, as the book of Habakkuk says, man. Right? It's not a good look, man. Okay? You got the whole damn world, but guess what? The whole world hates you. When Israel comes in the power, man, like it says in the book of Romans, they waited for the manifestation of the sons of the power, man. When your funky ass go down, man, like it says the trees is gonna break forth into singing, man. Matter of fact, let me start from 30. So lock you on that. The poor man is honored for his skill, and the rich man is honored for his riches, right? So that's the only reason everybody look at you like you something. He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty, man? Yeah, when these nations look at you, man, let's go to that Isaiah, man. Hey, you was once at the top of the hill, bro. Now you just a washed up cracker. And guess what? Your people, all right, your other white male counterparts, right? They're the ones that's doing it. All right? These different elites. But guess what? You elites, you're gonna be just like that motherfucker that's holding that sign, man. All right, when you go into the Lazarus breakdown, man. Tell them not to come here. Begging for that one drop of water, because you know what? We're going to be whooping your ass in the kingdom of heaven, man. Boot to ass. Whip to back. All right? Your women on our lap. That's a bar. That's a bar right there. Go to 21, man. It's not 21. Hold on. Right? Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? And that's not actually talking about the spiritual demon Satan. Lucifer means light bearer. All right? The illuminated ones. Okay? So it's saying how you fallen out of your rulership. Not talking about Satan falling out of heaven and he rebelled against the Most High and all. No, dummies. How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weakens the nations? For thou said in thy heart, I will ascend into the heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also my mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. So they'd be like, see, well, you see that the angels, they can go into heaven. No, it's talking about Esau rulership, reached into the heavens, all right? Him ruling like no other nation has ruled. Okay, his airplanes, his satellite system. All right. And it's just I'm not gonna say a parable, but almost like a metaphor, basically as expressing how high his kingdom have reached. Okay. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. You see? It says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, all right, to the sides of the pit, and they that see thee shall narrowly, right, and that proves that kills the hell doctrine, right? Because it says, well, you shall be brought down to hell, man, or which means what? You're gonna be brought down to a very low estate, okay, very low estate. I'm probably gonna grab something on that too. If not, I'm gonna end it after this scripture, if I can't find it. They should nearly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, this the man that made the earth to tremble, and that did shake kingdoms, that made the world a wilderness. Do what? You dropping bombs on people, and destroyed the cities thereof, and opened out the house of the prisoners, right? They saying that right now, man. Damn, these ain't the people. America ain't it ain't what it used to be, Now let me put in this real quick just to clarify on the hell real quick. If I can't find it, guess what? Then I'm ending it. Or I could be getting some mixed up. All right, so hey, with that, hope you is edified. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akimouth that is pushing this truth. And also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.